Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back. What's up, The Gut? Your most hated and most favorite podcast of all 5 of our viewers. How you doing? Took a week off, had a lot of stuff going on, so we're back at it again this week. We know you missed us as much as we missed you. Here's everything. Straight pose. Beautiful, beautiful,
Is
beautiful.
it him over there, or is it?
This is your host, Brandon, Girthy Higgins, and Lopes, David, big sexy man, sexiest man alive, Lopes, over there on the other side. We just had the combine, we just had the tagging line, and we have free agency kicking off next week right before our show starts is when free agency kicks off. So all that tampering that's going to be happening is going to be going on the next couple days leading up to it. Speaking of which, we might have had some at the combine. And just so you know, we do have a sponsor this week. The sponsor is brought to you by D's Nuts. Gotti. That's right. We don't have any sponsors because we are too cool for school.
Not yet. We don't have any sponsors yet.
So we're going to kick this off with our normal yell at fucking Mel. Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
No, you can go first.
All right. All right, we're going to get her done here. We're going to get her nice and deep like air, nice and done. We're going to be talking about the combine and the annoying shit at the combine. One of them is get rid of the fucking sideline reporter because I don't give a shit how much fucking caffeine some fucking lineman had before he runs a fucking 40. And when I found out it was only 400 milligrams, I almost shit my pants. Go talk to a construction worker because that motherfucker's on 800 milligrams a goddamn day. Now, I would know that personally because 400, I was like, bro, I had 600 before fucking noon when I was doing construction. Are you kidding me? I lived on caffeine. That was it. Up at fucking 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. And I'm going till 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm living off caffeine. I'm living off caffeine. Energy drinks were my life. Chipotle is my life. Red Bull was my life. Nobody cares. They're fillers. I don't care. The one guy was getting emotional on the sideline. Like, oh, he was crying. He was so happy. He wanted this for his entire life. He's dreaming about this. No fucking shit. I'm sure every single one of them has been dreaming about it and wanted to do this their entire life. I don't care, lady. I don't need you. I don't. You're annoying. And move the fucking cameraman back because you're going to get someone hurt like they almost did with Jeremiah Love on his fucking last goddamn rep. Retarded. And speaking of the players at the combine, stop giving fucking slots to the guys that are not going to do anything. Don't make them count because you're taking away a slot from a guy that can prove something that the combine makes or breaks some guys. The combine shows you these players that you would never heard of where you're like, damn, this guy can actually ball or he can run. It brings people out. Especially these D2 guys that you were like, I've never heard of this guy because they don't get exposure. They don't get any of this stuff. Or the small school guys. We're like, oh, I've never heard of this guy. You know, he's not a big name. And like the school did horrible, but he looks really good. It's great. Mendoza, we knew he wasn't going to fucking do anything. Give him an interview spot. He doesn't have to count towards your total invited guys. Same with Jordan Tyson or Caleb Downs. Nothing against them. Ruben Bain. Nothing against them. Give them their time. Give them their interviews, whatever. That's fine. Give them their exposure. But don't count them towards your total invited participants. Give that slot to another guy. That doesn't make any sense. When I'm filling out a roster and I know a guy's not going to play, is he on the game day roster? No. We fill that slot with someone else who's going to participate. That's how the combine should be. You get more players there. You get more participants. You get more exposure. You have more people watching. It's like, oh, I've never heard of this guy. Now he's a day 3 or day 2 pick rather than being undrafted because I don't know who the hell this guy is. It annoys the hell out of me because there's guys that I have looked at that were not at the combine. Sorry about that noise. It is nice out and everyone wants to ride their dirt bikes and motorcycles as loud as possible at 8 o'clock at night. But there's guys on my board that I'm watching and I know nothing about because they were good. They put up stats. They just so happened to be D2 where I was like, oh, this guy could possibly be like a day 3 pick. Depending on his combine, wasn't invited. I'm like, all right, well, it's pro day. Now we have to wait till his fucking pro day. It's ridiculous. Give him a combine invite, gives him more exposure, gets him out there, and it opens up the world. I nothing against these guys doing their interviews and having their shine. You know, like, okay, obviously you're one of the top guys. but you shouldn't count towards the participants. Get someone else there, and then get other guys out like I don't know, Sawyer Robertson, whatever the hell his name is, the quarterback from Baylor. Don't even invite him. Don't invite those guys next time. That was horrible. That was absolutely horrible. We'll get into that. But that was fucking horrible. But those two things about the combine annoys the fuck out of me. If you're gonna go to the combine, do the fucking combine. Don't do the fucking drills only. Don't do the field work only. Do the fucking drills, because I've seen your tape. I want to see what you could do with like this other stuff. I want the times. I'm a math guy. I need the fucking times. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, I agree with.
Also, fuck Mel Kiper Jr. All right, go ahead.
Always. I will lead off by saying fuck Mel Kiper and his little lapdog Field Yates.
Oh yes.
And just to piggyback off what you said, can we please stop making it life or death with these numbers? Now, I know you said you're a numbers guy, but to me, now correct me if I'm wrong, to me, you mean I want to see these numbers to get an idea. Yeah. If I draft you, I know what we have to work on. Not like, oh my God, he only ran a 4.5 instead of a 4.45. Oh my God, he's going to fall down to the second round. Shut the fuck up. Please, for the love of God. Did you see that 10-yard split? It was about 0.23 seconds away from being at the top, but now he's going to be at the bottom of it. No, he's not. He's not. I saw one dude, Chase Biontis or whatever, the guard from Texas A&M. He didn't do as well as everyone thought that he should on the bench. Like, oh, well, he might not have grown man strength. He might just have college strength. What? Like, you all have too much time on your fucking hands. You just start spewing shit out to get paid. I swear to God. And my second part.
Just got so much better with the news you got earlier.
Everyone knows I've been a Colts fan and all they've done is they've taken my heart, they've ripped it straight from my ass, and they've stomped on it, they've spit on it, they've done everything to it. Well, they put the transition tag on Daniel Jones. Now we'll see if he signs there, if he signs elsewhere, we get picks for it, whatever. Well, we're letting Pierce hit the free agency market. Yes, he could still potentially come back. Not likely. So we're going to lose our best receiver. They're going to extend Michael Pittman, somebody who at best is a number 2. And then we're going to have to overpay for a quarterback who's mid at best. So we're going to have another losing season. We're going to have another mid-season at best. Steichen will be gone. Ballard will be gone. And then it's going to be full rebuild time. Jonathan Taylor's on his last legs. They're going to trade him if they can for anything. Quentin Nelson's getting to the end of the road. Those are 2 of our best players. DeForest Buckner's at the end of his road. They're letting Nick Cross go. Oh, no, he only averaged 120, 130 tackles a year for the past few years. No, go on. Go. We clearly don't need you. You trade 2 first-round picks for Sauce Gardner. I like the move. It just sucks, and it is off the Indianapolis Colts' luck that he ended up getting hurt. He should be back, whatever. But one of our big free agent signings last year was Cam Bynum. Now he might be retiring because of head injuries. With all of that said, and this is not something I have told you or anything, so this is going to be you're learning as the viewers are learning.
Oh boy,
I am 100% done with the Indianapolis Colts.
Ooh.
I have my name in the transfer portal.
Oh my God, a live
and
transfer
I am
portal.
committing.
Oh boy, where's he
committing.
No fucking way! We got Lopes!
How about them Cowboys?
No freaking way! Oh my God.
Say what you want about Jerry Jones. The man is passionate and wants to win and is willing to spend money. And I will gladly root for a team that tries, swings, and misses than a team that loses while cowering in a corner. God rest Jim Irsay, but fuck the rest of the organization. That's what I got. That's my game.
I was not expecting that at all, especially a team change for the Cowboys. You've seen my misery through all the years, and you decide to come over to this
Now
side?
we'll be miserable together, baby. That's it. I'm fucking done.
Oh, shit. Look at that one. Well, welcome. Welcome to misery. I'm teaching my daughter the same thing. She's super excited. Oh, speaking of my daughter, she decided to learn what Pokemon was today, and she likes the show. She was watching it. She was sitting there at dinner.
Done right.
Yeah, like we'll put like a show on for her because she eats better when you put on like she's an iPad kid. I really don't give a shit. She's quiet. She stopped eating and was just like this for like 10 minutes watching the show, and I was like, you need to eat something. Loves it. So
You can't live off caffeine alone.
well, she decided that her favorite Pokemon is Bulbasaur, but I was like, we need to do an actual one if she's gonna watch the show. We gotta line them up, and she has to decide who her starter is. So just because you like Bulbasaur doesn't mean she'll like Bulbasaur. Anyways, today's show we're gonna go over some winners, some losers of the Combine. I'm going to go over our top 10 of who we think is a top 10 of the Combine. I have some honorable mentions in there, too. And then some free agency stuff, because free agency is going to kick off before our next show. I have a couple top guys in there. Obviously, they have the top 101. You know what? I don't even like 101 fucking people in the goddamn free agency. I don't even care. They're all, a lot of them are older. A lot of them were okay where they were at. A lot of them are just like, whatever. Like, you might retire. I don't care.
30 or 40, you're like, okay, well, maybe if we need a camp or something.
Some of the top guys were tagged, so there's nothing you could even do about it because nobody's going to go 2 first-round picks for some of these guys. So, speaking of the Combine, and I brought up there might be some tampering. The Green Bay Packers are being talked about for tampering, for talking to Brandon Aubrey's team at the Combine. So, over a fucking kicker, these idiots might get in fucking trouble for tampering. There goes some draft picks. There goes some, money, whatever it is, some fines over Brandon Aubrey, who in a million years, I don't think Jerry Jones would let go to Green Bay because he's like, well, you already got Parsons. I'm not going to give you Aubrey. Well, they're just letting Aubrey see what the market is, and that's it. And then they're just going to sign him to whatever he ends up getting offered. He's not going anywhere. That's just not happening. I don't see Aubrey going anywhere. He's one of Jerry Jones' fines, and Jerry Jones doesn't let his fines go. He's very much in-house guy, so which I don't blame him. Dude has a massive leg. He struggled a little bit towards the end of last season, but he still has the leg. He still has the confidence. He didn't seem to waver. Welcome to the Cowboys. All right. I'm going to do some winners and losers. You want me to go over my winners, and then you want to go over yours? If you agree with mine, let me know. Okay. All right, so I had a lot of winners from the Combine. I feel like there was a lot more winners than losers than there was at the Combine this year. A lot of guys really showed up. A lot of guys really competed. As you saw, if anyone saw, this was the fastest Combine in terms of speed from every position except the quarterbacks this year, from who ran the 40. They were all top, and the quarterbacks were second. But you only have like 4 quarterbacks running a Combine nowadays, so they only run the 40. And only the fastest guy.
All the slowest people didn't run.
I feel like they wouldn't be the slowest, the quarterback wise. I mean, the other positions, it seems like the slowest are just deciding not to run until their pro day to make it look better. But I feel like if you're at the Combine, run the fucking 40 because everyone wants to know your speed. Like I said, do all the fucking drills while you're there. Don't do the field work if you don't want to. Do the fucking drills. They're the things that matter for a lot of people. One of my, I got a halfback on here. We got Mike Washington Jr. from Arkansas. Felt like he had a really good Combine. He ran a really fast 40, which is really good. Then we have Kendrick Sadiq, Oregon tight end. I have him as a winner. He was already a top guy, but winner-wise, fantastic Combine. It was the perfect way to boost your way of getting up the draft boards of just like, yeah, I'm going to be in the first round, but like, I want to be higher than like where they have me projected. And he really right up there. Heard his interviews were phenomenal. Like he's talking about this and that. The opposite of Gronkowski interviews, where Gronkowski was like, just throw me the fucking ball. Sadiq is like picking out shit and everything like that. Heard his interviews went amazing.
He went from like the 20s, like highest was like 15 or so. Now he's top 10.
Yeah, he's definitely. There's no way he makes that. He's another Brock Bowers-esque. I mean, he's gonna, but. Yeah. He could also be an inline blocker because I'm pretty sure he put up like 26 reps on the bench as well. So he's as strong as an offensive lineman, for Christ's sakes. He's a freak. Wide receiver Deion Burks from Oklahoma. Felt like he really boosted his combine numbers. He ran pretty fast. I'm pretty sure he also put up 26 reps on the bench for a wide receiver. And he's not a big guy, but he looked pretty good out there. Jeff Caldwell from Cincinnati. Felt like he had a really good combine. Boosted him. And Jacoby Lane from USC, the other USC wide receiver. The one who wasn't really talked about too much.
Yeah.
Looked really good. His hands looked huge. I mean, just catching the ball just looked absolutely natural for him, especially going through the drill. A couple offensive linemen. Jennings Dunker from Iowa. He was a tackle. I feel like he's going to bump into... I feel like a lot of tackles that are listening to this are going to get bumped into guard. Especially one of the top tackles, Spencer Fano from Utah. His arms came back a little short. And I feel like he's going to end up... Because he was very adamant about being a tackle. And then the combine after the arm measurement, he's like, yeah, I'm open to playing anywhere. He was like, yeah, I got to open up my horizons. And so I feel like he's going to get bumped in. But I feel like it's going to happen to a lot of guys. One of the top tackles, Caden Proctor, I feel like he really boosted and put himself at that number 2 position where everyone was kind of boosting him. Like Fano bumping down because of the arms kind of helped him too, but he had a pretty good combine, measured really well. The explosiveness was vertical. A couple D linemen I have is Zane Durant. I felt like he at the combine showed why he was a top guy to begin the season when he was at Penn State, and then obviously they had the season that they did, and he didn't produce like people would thought. Really good 40, looked good doing the drills. I like what I saw. Another guy is Caden Proctor from that's not
Southeast Louisiana.
No. Caleb Proctor from Southern Louisiana. D2 guy, big guy, ran a good 40, looked good during the drills. Like what I saw. TJ Parker from Clemson. I feel like he boasted his numbers a little bit. He might be an end of the first round guy now, instead of kind of where he was falling, because the edge class is deep. This is a deep defensive line class. And he was just kind of falling out because of how deep it is, but I felt like he did pretty good. And another guy that, Ohio State guy, Caden Curry.
Oh, okay.
Loved what I saw. Loved the speed, loved the movement, loved the way he was going through the drills. He actually produced a lot last year, and he was like one of those one-time starter guys. Well, we've seen that happen. You get a one-time start. Here we go. But I'm pretty sure he had like 12 sacks or something last year when he was doing it.
Yes, he did, and it's not like he got there, had to sit and rotate in with some we called them Jags, just another guy. No, he was behind JT Tuimoloau and Jack Sawyer.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're not starting over them, and if they're healthy and can breathe, they're going to play. So for him to come in his only year and get 10 plus sacks in the Big Ten, yeah, he'll be fine.
Yeah, people are talking to him as like a day 3 pick. Honestly, I would take him probably end of the 3rd round if he's there. 4th round would be like my minimum of where he should fall. I feel like if you're looking for a pass rusher, you're getting a pass rusher. He might be situational, build him up or whatever, get ready to stuff to run, later on. But if you want a pass rusher to come in those situations, you're getting a pass rusher. He's ready to go. As you saw, 12 sacks in the Big Ten. Some teams play other teams, they end up boosting their numbers or whatever. But, I mean, you're still in the Big Ten. You're still competing every week. Linebacker Jacob Rodriguez. I feel like he was getting a lot of hate. A lot of, he's not as good as you guys think. Everything like that. He had a lot of missed tackles in college. All right, he did have a lot. But put up a really good combine. He looked really good. He is going to be a little bit older. He's going to be like 24, 25 or something like that.
Yep.
But the way that the linebackers are shaping out, to me, it's like top heavy. And then you have you have one top guy. You have absolutely one top guy. And then you have like 2 or 3 guys that kind of like mismatch, in there. And then you have like a couple guys below that. It's not like all the way through you're going to find gems.
Yeah.
But your top guy, Sonny Styles, I mean, he is a winner of the draft. I mean, just for the love of God. The combine he had was up there with Sadiq's. It was absolutely insane. Just the numbers, the measurables, everything. I mean, he looked good at Ohio State, and then the numbers just off the freaking charts. It was absolutely crazy. And then another linebacker who had a really good day was Kyle Louise from Pittsburgh. He had a pretty good combine as well. He looked really good.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to finish it off with a couple DBs. I really liked Deline Everett from Georgia. I felt like he looked pretty good. He ran a pretty fast 40. I like DBs to run at least in the 4.4s. Like 4.45 is like the slowest I want them to be, especially the way that You need to spin. You need to be able to turn. You need to be able to run with some of these guys. Sometimes you get paired up with Worthy, and then sometimes you get paired up with Drake London. I want you to at least be able to run with Worthy, because if you can run with Worthy, you can run with Drake London. I need you to be a little bit faster. Once you get down those 4.5s, you're kind of looking like a safety to me,
Well, the only
or
way
a
I
nickel
like my
guy.
corner,
You know,
if my cornerback is running a 4.5, he better be 6'1", 6'2". If he's going to be a second behind, like a tenth of a second behind the quick guys, he better have the length to make up.
he's got to be like 6'3", 6'4" for me to even consider it. Because if you're 6'3", 6'4", at least you can like reach up. You have like at least like
No.
get your hand up there because you're so fucking tall at that point. But I like in that 4.4 range, and he kind of hit that. Huge winner because of the stuff coming out about Caleb Downs, which it all could be smoke screens and everything like that. With the meniscus and the ACL and the whole thing, the degenerate knee. Is Dylan Dynaman from Oregon, who I was hoping would fucking be there at 20 when the Cowboys picked again, and I hope they snatch him up. I don't know if he's going to be there at 20 now.
He might be there at 12.
Maybe. I don't know. His combine was
with the way they devalue the safety position. He might be there.
Because of the way that Caleb Downs with the knee thing. I hope he gets a second opinion. I hope it's nothing that they whatever it is ends up being nothing.
The NFL's gotten one. So there was that report, the whole degenerative ACL thing and all of that. That came from one particular doctor. They did ask, and of course it is an anonymous AFC scout, which a lot of that is going on. He said our doctors looked at him, and he said there's nothing to worry about. He has no more of a risk to tear it than anybody else would go out there. So to me, it's just a difference of opinion. And you know what? It might be somebody who's like, hey, doc, if I paid you $500, maybe, cap it at 1,000, would you just say this publicly about somebody's knee just to maybe drive down the want from other teams that we can grab them? It could be one of those situations.
Which I hope it's not, because that shit is. Well, you could pay Mel Kiper to do that, because he's been known to hype up other guys in the past, like Jimmy Clausen and shit like that. Mm-hmm. But Dylan Thieneman, amazing combine. I was hoping he'd be there at the end. He was considered the number 3 safety. Well, their number 2 safety they had on the board. Kind of ran a slow 40. Didn't look as good. Thieneman just off the fucking charts. 2 Oregon guys off the fucking charts in his goddamn combine. And then the other Style brother, Lorenzo Style Jr. Holy fucking shit. I did not expect him to blow the doors off with that fucking 40. That 40 in itself is going to get you drafted at least day 3, even if you weren't like a top guy. Right? Like that speed will get you on a roster and then develop wherever you need to develop. But he's definitely a winner just by showing off, hey, I could fucking ball here. Like whatever you guys say. I was at Ohio State. Whatever you want to talk about my numbers, anything like that. Look at me fucking run. You're going to draft me whether you like it or not. So
he went from being at his brother's draft party and waiting for a phone call afterwards of like a camp invite. Now he's in the conversation of is he going to go 5th, 6th, 7th round? Yeah. Obviously, he's not skyrocketing up, to where it's going to be a day 2 pick. But he showed that he's got some speed, he's got some quickness, he's got some ball skills along with the tape. And honestly, when you're on a defense that has as many draftable NFL guys as Ohio State, it's easy to get hit. So good for him. I was very happy to see that the Ohio State guys balled out.
Yeah, like especially like I said with Curry, he kind of got hit in a bit, and then Styles Jr. kind of got hit in a bit when you have a couple guys like that there. But those are my winners that I have. A select few. Like I said, I had a lot of winners. I kind of just picked a couple because I felt like a lot of guys did really well at the combine and they boosted their numbers a bit. So
I had a lot of winners. I narrowed mine down to 5 just for the sake of time. You nailed 3 of mine. Zeke Styles and Mike Washington Jr. 2 of the ones that were winners for me, both have the same name. Eli Heidenreich, the receiver / running back out of Navy.
Yeah.
He's smaller. He's like 5'10", 5'11", 180, 190 pounds. He's definitely somebody that you put in the slot, you run jet sweeps with, you throw smoke screens with. Maybe if he's in the backfield, you throw some swing passes. The dude played at Navy, so he knows how to block. Anybody who doesn't know, Navy runs a triple option where they do all kinds of funny schemes and blocking and all that other stuff to gain an advantage. This dude's very experienced. He played for 4 years there. I think that he ran a good 40, showing he's just as fast as the other guys that went
Oh
D1,
yeah, he ran
and
a
he had great
4.44.
hands.
He ran a 4.44.
Yeah.
So
Um.
they were talking
So I
about
think that
him being out in the slot and stuff and everything. I mean, he played
mhm,
fullback for them. Not that he was a
right.
fullback.
Yeah.
I mean, at Navy or Army, essentially your fullback is another halfback. It isn't actually a fullback at these schools. But I mean, he looked pretty good. He did slip in the one drill, but then he came back and did it again. But they said he might be better out in the slot, so he might just convert,
Yeah.
But I feel like he deserves a shot too. I mean, damn.
Have his little ass against some thick linebackers, let him run sideline to sideline, or sit down in an open zone, catch the ball, get down. Like, why not?
Yeah.
And then my only other winner that I had written down was Eli Stowers, tight end from Vanderbilt. He had the highest verts in the entire draft. He didn't run anything spectacular in the 40, but he ran a respectable 40. And he played in the SEC catching passes from a dude that's about to go play in the UFL. So I mean, everyone's talking. Yes, Kendrick Sadiq is just a freak. He's not human. He is an alien from Krypton. You're not gonna you put them side to side. You're gonna take Sadiq every time. But I think the conversation now is open to, okay, well, who's the next best tight end? And to me, he put his name in there with just the vertical. The dude's like 6'4", 6'5", and can jump about. I think he measured at like 46-inch vert. So if he's jumping that high, like just I have all my draft cards over there, and I wrote it down. I forget. It's on NFL.com. So
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up
I'm
real fast.
pretty sure it's 40. But those are my winners. Like I said, you hit them with Sadiq Styles and Mike Washington Jr.
He had a 45.5 inch vert.
45 and a half. Okay, yeah, which is just absolutely crazy. The dude being as tall as he is now can now jump up and reach almost 4 full feet in the air.
I thought he would be a little faster in the 40, if I'm being honest.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he'd run a little faster, but unfortunately he did not. But I mean, the vert and the broad jump was 11.3. I mean, you're gonna come in second to Sadiq then. I mean, you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
So,
right.
I mean, there's that. All right, my losers. All right. Off the rip, Sawyer Robertson for Baylor. I don't know what the fuck that guy was fucking doing out there. He looked like the way his expressions were too after he got done throwing. It looked like he was like, "What the fuck am I doing out here?" He just looked like somebody that should not be at the combine throwing, and I see why. It was not pretty. It was not good.
Did you see they tried to change the camera angle with him? They went from the side view of the show, and they're like, that was awful. Let's try it from over. No, that's still bad.
Every angle is bad. Every angle is bad.
Mm-hmm.
I know all the hype around Green from Arkansas, the quarterback, because of his numbers. I don't have him in winners or losers. He's exactly what I thought he was. He's fast, he's athletic, but he can't fucking throw. You want to take him on as a project and waste one of your day 2 picks because you can't risk not getting him in day 3. He should fucking be there in day 3. He should be there in the 5th or 6th round, if I'm being honest, or even the 7th, because he can't do the one vital thing that you need to do as a quarterback in the NFL is throw the ball. This isn't college. We saw Kaepernick, came in, did his running thing. 3 years later, he's out of the fucking league, and nobody can run the option or do anything with the fucking that anymore because, we fucking figured it out. Even Lamar Jackson is cutting back on his running, and he's starting to throw a lot more because he doesn't want to get hurt and all this stuff. But, also, the NFL's picking up on the running. You're not going to be able to do designed runs and all that. You're going to have to take off if nothing's open. And that's the only time that speed's going to be valuable. You got to be able to throw the fucking ball, though, or you're going to be like Justin Fields, where every team just fucking stacks the fucking box.
Yeah. These backers and these safeties can run just as fast as you, and they're going to fucking kill you every chance they get.
Oh, yeah.
He's not going to last long. Oof. Oh God, his windup reminded me so much of Byron Leftwich. And for people who don't know who Byron Leftwich is, you could have timed this dude's drop back and release with a fucking sundial. Okay, it was awful, so slow.
Tebow type shit, man. It's just not good. Another loser at quarterback for me is Garrett Nussmeier, and the reason why he's a the reason why he's a loser is because he was so hyped up to be, the second quarterback in this draft, okay? He's number 2 because Mendoza's number 1. To me, he did absolutely fucking nothing to take himself away from every other quarterback. And he kind of just stayed put at where he was. His throws weren't any better. He didn't do anything great if he did any fucking goddamn drills besides the field work. But in the field work, his throws were just as good as everyone else's. They weren't any better. Some of them were a little not as good. He did nothing to distinguish himself from being exactly what I thought he was, is just like every fucking quarterback in this fucking draft. That's why he's a loser for me, because he's like, oh, well, this is the guy behind Mendoza. You did nothing. You should have just waited to your fucking pro day and just stayed number 2, because you were never going to be number 1. Just let Ty Simpson go out there and throw and see if he fucks up.
Your reasoning for why he's on the loser side is the reason why he's a winner for me. Because everyone's like, what's wrong with Nussmeier? Why is he falling off? Why this or that and the other thing? But then he goes out and he does just as well as the dudes that were supposedly so far ahead of him that it wasn't even funny. Like, it was Mendoza, and then it was Simpson, and then it was, okay, well then 50 feet of shit, and then here's the rest of the dudes. Nussmeier threw just as well as the other dudes. And let's not forget that this dude had such a bad rib injury that every time he took a breath, it was just pain and agony. But yet he still goes out there, plays in the SEC, and was the 5th best rated passer in the country. He's still my number 2 quarterback going in.
He is not my number 2. Ty Simpson's my number 2. Because Ty Simpson was playing also with whatever the fuck he had with his fucking intestines or whatever. He was playing with that all year. Where he lost like fucking 20 pounds. And he's still playing through that. Was not great, I can tell you that much. But he played through that in the SEC. SEC. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, he played through that. He ended up getting benched and everything like that. But I mean, like, even the year before, he had 29 touchdowns and 12 interceptions. And that was his only full year of starting. Red shirt junior year, whatever the fuck it was. That was his only full year of starting. He only has 1 year of starts underneath his belt. That's it. He didn't finish last year. Yeah.
Or Simpson.
Nussmeier. He didn't start. He wasn't a full-time starter from 21, 22, or 23. 24, he started the whole year. He was the starter all year. Other years he got some playing time, but like nothing like enough. Because like his freshman year, redshirt freshman year, 57 passes, 84 passes, 78, 525, and then 288 because of the injury, and he ended up getting benched wherever the hell was happening, and he didn't look good. And to be the number 2 quarterback, I just didn't see it. I don't see it. I haven't seen it. I didn't like him last year. I didn't like him this year. Even when the season started, I was like, I don't understand why he's number 2. To me, he didn't do anything for me to be like, wow.
No, I'm not going to go out there and say that this dude's going to get drafted and then he's going to be a rookie starter for whoever drafts him. I think a team drafts him, let's just say the Steelers. Steelers draft him, give him the old treatment of, hey, you're going to sit behind Aaron Rodgers for a year. We're going to see, how you develop. And then maybe in a year, it'll be your show. I think that is the path that he's going to end up taking. But I don't think he's going to be basically where fucking Cole Payton is right now, just right in the trash heap.
My only knock on Cole Payton is he's left-armed. Other than that, I mean, he looked good. I mean, he has the arm strength. He looked accurate enough. Like I said, he just kind of looked like every other quarterback. I thought he looked good. If it wasn't for the left arm, if he was right-handed, I'd be like, I'd be willing to take a risk on this guy. But I hate lefties. I fucking hate lefties.
I hate lefties.
They don't fucking pan out. A couple guys I have on here, all for the same reason though. Emmett Johnson from Nebraska, horrible fucking 40 time. He ran like a 4.5. He ain't a giant dude. Did not look good for me. Katron Allen from Penn State didn't run the 40. I think he's slower than most of us are projecting, and that's why he didn't fucking run it. Malachi Fields from Notre Dame, horrible fucking 40. He ran like a 4.6. He was out there with Chase Roberts with a 4 fucking 6. He's the slowest guys. And this guy was your 50-50 ball, 17 yards down the field. NFL, it's going to take him fucking 5 seconds, 10 seconds to get down the field to 17 yards. Quarterback's going to be fucking sacked by then. And then Carnell Tate with his 40 time. I know that people in the stands had him marked differently. The official one they have on him is a 4.5. I'd like to see him run the 40 again at his pro day and get like an official on clock time for that.
Right.
That's the only knock on him is, I thought he was faster than that. He probably is faster than a 4.5, especially if you stumble and you get a 4.5 and then you don't stumble and get a 4.5. There's something that isn't correlating there that
Right.
doesn't make any fucking sense. So after his pro day, if he runs again or whatever, he's coming off the losers right away because the talent's fucking there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and his game was never predicated on speed anyway. So.
No, it's nice to have. I'd like a receiver like again in the like 4.4, especially if like you are built the way Tate is built, where you kind of like need a little more quickness, a little more speed. You're not 6'4", 230. Like one of those like big ball guys, like where you're gonna have to go over them like middle and fuck up some linebackers, or you use for that. You're gonna be used in space, kind of like Garrett Wilson type deal. And then Makai Lemon from fucking USC. I have no idea what the hell this kid was thinking, where he got his information from of how he should do his interviews, on what he should tell in his interviews. I don't know if you saw the one drill where like the guy's explaining like we want you at like 3/4 speed, and then he goes out there and he runs half speed and the ball's overthrown because he wasn't fucking paying attention. He's off my board completely. I don't care about the fucking
100%.
talent. I don't want the headache. You already tell like, oh, I'm locked in, guys. Oh my god, like I am the greatest, bro. You ain't shit. I don't care what your fucking whoever the hell's telling you, your advisors on what you're doing is right. Stop. This is the biggest interview of your entire life, and you fucking bomb them all. Get off my board. I don't want it. Spencer Fano from Utah, like I said, the offensive lineman, because of the arms, him being listed at a tackle is a little knock on him. Other than that, he seems like a great guy from the interview. Sideline fucking interview. Seems like a great guy from the interview. Good personality. He had a good combine. It bumps into guard. He's off the losers. The only knock on him is the arms being a tackle. We saw what happened with Will Campbell in the Super Bowl. It's not pretty. The arms mattered then. It was not good. Other offensive lineman is Drew Shelton from Penn State. Pulled his hammy during the 40. Wasn't able to do any drills, anything like that. That was a huge knock because he needed those drills to really... He could have. The tackles are very far too in between in this draft that if he had a good combine, he could have got himself up to day 2. Because a lot of the tackles are going to get drafted as guards because of the arms. He's not an arm guy. He's fine. He could play fucking tackle. He was listed as like a top. He was listed as a top tackle going into the season, and then Penn State had the season they did, and here we fucking are. Tim Keenan III from Alabama. Horrible fucking combine. Horrible fucking numbers. Dude's big, fat, slow. I don't want any of it. I could get a big, fat guy and not be as slow as he is. He ran like a 4. He ran like a 5.4 or something like that. It was so slow, and you have guys running like a 5, and they're like the same size or like 3 inches taller or something. Big, slow, unathletic, horrible. Reuben Bain Jr. because of the arms. Comparing to Melvin Gordon, that's great. Melvin Gordon also was knocked because of his fucking arms. We saw what happened. He made it work, everything like that. Can he make it work? I don't know. Is he a top pick with the arms? Not for me. It's a knock. It ain't good. And another guy is Cassius Howell from Texas A&M because he has short fucking arms as well. Great pass rusher. Great everything in college. Short arms as well. Goes down to my board right there as well. He was like a bottom of the end, like maybe second round pick or something like that. Those tiny arms, I will put somebody above you because I need you to get length, be able to set that edge, or at least get the hands off you and get to the pass rusher because you're playing defensive end. You're not a huge guy. You're not going to be in that 3-4 type gap. You're going to be in that 4-3, or you're going to be an outside linebacker and still have to set the edge. You're an edge guy. I need you to have longer arms. LT Overton from Alabama. Didn't feel like he had a great combine. Didn't feel like he showed the athleticism that many people thought he would. Tareem York.
There's even talk about him having to bump into defense.
Yeah, I mean, like he didn't look as good as people thought he would, and this is why the combine's pretty fucking important because the tape looks good when you get in these. Yeah, you're in shorts and whatever, but like this is why the numbers also come in because I like to see where like okay, you look great on tape, but your numbers and athleticism aren't exactly where we'd like you to play at this position. They're just not there. I know it's math, I know it's numbers, but they come into play sometimes. Let's bump you in, see what happens, and work from there.
And let me put this more simply for some of our more slack-jawed fans. I'm looking at you, Philadelphia. Um, we are not we are not saying, we're not talking out of both sides of our mouth saying that that the combine doesn't really shouldn't be the be all end all and then just focus on the numbers. When we start saying about, let's just take Ruben Bain for example. Everyone's like, oh, he's the best pass rusher, he's the best defender in this. You need to take him in the top five. Yada 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 yada. Now he goes to the combine and he has short arms. Okay. Now, in my mind, and correct me if I'm wrong, in my mind, if I'm taking somebody in the top five, they have to be as close to an all around player as possible for whatever the position is. And with this dude having short arms, to me, yes, he can still be an effective pass rusher because of his motor and because he has 1,001 moves to try and beat you on the pass rush. But this is not somebody that I'm going to put out there to try and defend the run. So now you mean to tell me that on third shorts, on the goal lines, I got to take my top five pick off the board or off the field? I don't know. I really don't know. He didn't really. I don't think he did the bench. To be honest with you, I didn't
I
see
don't think he
anything
did
as far
anything.
as the bench.
He's one of those guys who
Yeah.
didn't do anything. But he's also in a
So I just wanted
class.
to clarify that.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I mean, a great player, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But he's also in a class that Arvell Reese is going as an outside linebacker D end. Great combine, great numbers, not short arms. David Bailey, Texas Tech, who him and him were like, oh, we're going neck to neck, but Bain's better. Well, he doesn't have short fucking arms. And if we're saying they're neck and neck, well, Bailey's automatically ahead of him because I don't have to take him off the field to stop the run. So you're in a class where the D line depth is deep. You can get a top guy, you get a middle guy, you get an end guy. You could find someone in this draft to really fill a gap, or like possibly end up being a starter later on. The talent's there. But if you have a top 5 pick, those are your blue chip guys. Those are your guaranteed. These are the guys that I think that are going to be these studs, and they're going to be the best guys in this draft. I have the chance to take them. I don't want T-Rex arms, especially if you're my top D end. I don't want you to have T-Rex arms, and that's where it comes in, and that's why the sucks guy is on my list, not because of arms, just because of his size and athleticism does not show up, but on tape he looks really good, and that's Terrene York from Texas A&M. He's only 5'10", 5'11". He's short. He didn't have a great 40, so he's not super fast. His athleticism in there, but he has a great mind. Dude can read a play. Dude can sniff out the run and everything like that, but with his size, is he going to be able to make those plays in the NFL? You have guys like Jack Campbell, who's 6'5", didn't have the greatest numbers or whatever at the combine or anything like that, but dude's 6'5", 200-something pounds. York is 5'10", 5'11", 2-something, and he ran like a 4'7". So he's not super fast to make up for that size. Yeah, he looked great at Texas A&M, but the size and athleticism just isn't there to really make up, especially in the class. And then Anthony Hill Jr., I have him on here because I thought he would do a little better number-wise in terms of, the 40 and the combine and how he looked. Great linebacker. Not saying he's going to fall out of the first round or out of day 2 or whatever it is. But I think that kind of helped Rodriguez get up a little bit and C.J. Allen get up a little bit because Anthony Hill kind of closed that gap by not performing where he does. Yeah, he had to come after Sonny Styles. They get to compare him to Sonny Styles. But, the numbers weren't there. And then the other safety, Emmanuel McNeil Warren from Toledo, who was the number 2 safety until Thieneman decided, I'm fucking Superman. Put some respect on my name. And showed him why, that is. But then a couple other safeties had a pretty good combine to where he might have got bumped down to maybe the third or the fourth or fifth safety. We'll see from there. Yeah. Those are my losers.
Yeah, I had you hit Overton and Ruben Bain. My I only have 3 other ones. Like I said, I try to keep it to 5.
Yeah.
Denzel Boston for me, he was projected to be like that next tier of guy. Carnell Tate, Jacoby Lane and all that. And then Boston, everyone's like, oh well, he could he could challenge, he could do this, that, and the other. Then he just came out and had a and he wasn't as tall or as heavy as everyone thought. He wasn't going to run as fast as everyone thought. He's still going to get drafted. He's still a good talent, but he's on the loser side. I think he got outshined a little bit. One of my guys, Caden McDonald. We all knew that Caden McDonald had one job, and it was to stuff the run and push the center and interior back to cause havoc. But somehow, some way, he ran a lot slower, and I'm not talking just a 40. His change of direction really wasn't, where they thought he was going to be. Broad jump really wasn't where it was going to be, and these are all just measuring sticks for people. And maybe he'll come back with a pro day and have better numbers. I don't know. As of right now, his stock is falling for me. And then the only other thing for me that is a big loser in this is pick value. Uh, people people have talked about, and I've heard this multiple times from multiple people that I listen to. Um, they are being told by teams that if you know no pick is untouchable, and if you're willing to give up a pick in 2027, then you could basically do anything you want in the NFL. That was a quote that I had heard from a ESPN insider. So um, like everyone's like, oh well, unless you grab like a top five pick, everything else down is just kind of the same. It's all ice cream, just whatever flavor do you want, you know. Now it's kind of like, well, even the top five guys, if you're willing to give up for something for 27, after seeing the bulk majority of what is going to be in this draft, will be more open to trading to get out of this. I mean, look at the Rams. They just made a big trade. They no longer have a first round pick this year. They
Yeah,
gave
they
that
do.
up. Or I'm sorry, they have one. I'm sorry, that's
One.
right. But they did have two. Now that they gave up one and got a pretty good player, and they also gave up a couple other picks in this draft
Yeah.
to get that corner. So that's my biggest loser right there is pick value in this draft.
Yeah, I mean, from what we're seeing, the 2027 draft, and we talked about the 2026 draft the same way we're talking about 2027 at this point. You know, it's all potential, but the potential there
Mm-hmm.
is to be a very high quarterback driven draft if these guys don't try to
Yep.
get their seventh or eighth year of eligibility. Um, but you're going to have names in there that are going to be solidified starters for at least 3+ years. They have the starts under their belt. They have the experience under their belt. They looked good at times, but they needed another year, and they didn't go full retard. And they're like, well, I'm just coming on the draft. They went back and they got another year, and they're like, I need to work on this. I'm going to keep working on it. And just the other positions too. I mean, 2027 looks like it's going to be a great draft. I mean, you also have guys like Jeremiah Smith. That's going to be one of your top 5 picks, if not top 3 or number 1. You might see a wide receiver go number 1.
Which would be insane with the amount of quarterbacks that are supposed to be there.
But that's the thing is somebody might be willing to pay extra for that number 1 pick to make sure they get their guy. And it might be a wide receiver. It might be a team that feels like they're a wide receiver away and they pay extra to go get Jeremiah Smith because they're like, I fucking want him. I need this freak. I'm paying for him. And you know, it is what it is. But you have the potential to get that next year. And the same thing with our Dynasty League where I'm like, I want 2027 picks. Don't fucking bother me about anything else. Because I have 4 of the fucking 10. I need more. No, I have 3? No, I have 3. I have 3 of 10. I need
3. You
I
want
need the
that
rest.
fourth, yeah.
I get 3. I'm working on some other ones. We'll see what happens. Everyone in our
Listen,
league,
you can
listen
have
to
as many
this.
as you want. You're not going to get mine. I'm going to have the worst team again next year, and my team is going to be anchored by Brock Bowers, Jeremiah Love, and then Jeremiah Smith. Holla! I'll be great in 2030.
You never know. It could be one of the teams that I have ends up having a horrible year, and I get this is the year that you don't come in last. You know, last year you came in last.
That would be my luck. Yeah.
In a horrible draft.
Mm-hmm.
Next year you end up coming in like 6th, and you miss out on all the top 5 guys.
Mm-hmm. And my team doesn't need quarterbacks either, so
yeah. Well, neither
great.
does mine.
Yeah.
All right, so we got through that. Now we kind of want to do our top 10 of the combine. Who we think our top 10 overall of the draft is talent-wise. Will they be drafted there? I don't know. Are these teams retarded? Most of them are. So we're gonna find
Absolutely.
out. All right, so what we're gonna do?
Just to be clear, this is our top 10,
Yeah.
not who we think will eventually be in the top 10.
Yeah, we're professionals here. We're experts. We know exactly what we're talking about. All right.
Amen.
So all right. So we're gonna go back and forth. 10 through 1. Number 10 on your list, who you got?
Well, I got Cornell Tate. And everyone's like, "Oh, you're another." To me, he is clearly the best receiver in the draft. He is not going to be the fastest guy. He wasn't the fastest guy. He was not even the best receiver on Ohio State in any year. But you know what he was? He was fucking reliable. When all the coverage was being sent over to Jeremiah Smith, uh, then you had Carnell Tate as the Robin to Batman. But you know what? Robin's still a superhero. Carnell Tate will be able to come in now. If you're going to draft Carnell Tate and expect him to be the number one, be the alpha of the wide receiver room, it's probably going to disappoint. But if you say, hey, we already have a clear number one, we need you to be the number two, and we have a pretty decent run game, he's yours all day. He doesn't drop passes. He's a tough some bitch, and he's experienced. He was coached by the greatest wide receiver coach that I've seen. Unfortunately, he's now at USF in with you know what I mean, as the head coach. But still, Cardinal Tate, I think he's clearly talent wise top 10 for me.
That's my number 10.
Oh.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Oh, hold on. You did so great. You did so great that first time. All right. Who's your number 9?
My number 9, Fernando Mendoza.
Oh, okay.
And this is another reason why that help push us to start doing our own shit, because fucking Mel Kiper, fucking Field Yates. Oh, and you can look this up. They fucking said this and put this out for America to hear. They said that Fernando Mendoza, not only is he going to be the number one pick, but he's also the best player in the draft. Absolutely fucking not.
No.
Not. Even if the Browns had the number one pick, they drafted 2 quarterbacks last year. They still have Deshaun Watson. They're not taking a quarterback. So you mean to tell me that Fernando Mendoza will still be your number one on the board, even though he's not going to go number one? Go fuck yourself. But anyway, Fernando Mendoza, he's going to be a guy that's going to be smart with the ball. He can make most of the passes. He'll probably be able to move around in the pocket and do everything that you ask him to. He's just not going to be a Josh Allen. He's not going to be a Lamar Jackson. He's not going to be a Patty Mahomes. He's never going to take over the league, but he's also not going to be a bad starter. So to me, he's just kind of like that middle guy who happens to be in a draft where all the other quarterbacks have huge question marks and dog shit, and you have a team here that really needs a fucking quarterback. It's just a perfect storm. He's my number 9.
My number 9 is Mansour Delane. Corner from LSU. So he's number 9. Didn't do anything at the combine. He didn't feel like he had to. He's like, I'm already the top corner here. I don't really feel like anyone's going to, push me for that. And I don't think anyone really did. I think he's your top guy. He's your top corner. Corners are going, hot off the presses. They're here to cover all these guys like Carnell Tate coming out and shit like that, and Jeremiah Smith next year. Had a good career at LSU. Shut down receivers when you're supposed to. Did exactly what he was supposed to do. He's already the top corner. He's definitely going top 10. He looked like a top 10 talent to me. I don't see any, maybe some of my honorable mentions may push him out of there, but in terms of talent-wise, we didn't get to see the numbers like I like to see. Hopefully he does stuff at his pro day. But LSU talent, SEC, looked like a great corner. He was a great corner the entire time I was there, so I have him at number 9. My number 8 guy is only because of the medical stuff that came out, and that's Caleb Downs. If it wasn't for the medical that came out, this guy said this, that guy said that, he would be top 5 for me. Great. He would be up there. He'd be up there. I don't care if it's Ohio State or not. Dude's an animal. He's compared to the next Ed Reed. Drying Dog is a whole thing. He looks great. He looks good rushing the passer. He looks good in coverage. He looks tackling. It didn't matter. Just making plays is what Caleb Downs has done. Okay. Knee thing comes out, kind of goes down my board a little. Because we've seen the degenerate knee with Todd Gurley and what happened with him, and then he ended up having to retire early. And it's crazy. He still leads like a bunch of stuff, or like was the leader of all these numbers, and he has been in the league for like 4 years. Well, I don't want to see that happen to Caleb Downs, and I don't want to see that happen to someone who drafts him at like number 5 overall, and then like he only gets like 5 years. We saw Peyton Wilson fall and had a great combine, everything like that. Fell to the 3rd or 4th round, I think it was 3rd round, to the Pittsburgh Steelers because he has a knee issue. Where it's like you might get 3 or 4 years out of him. Well, if it wasn't for the knee issue, his combine, his numbers, everything, he probably would have been a first-round pick. That's not going to happen to Caleb Downs. He's going to be a first-round pick. He's a top 10 talent in this draft. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, he's a safety, but safeties are starting to make plays. They're also starting to come down the slot. We saw what the Seahawks did with the rookie last year. Play him in the nickel.
Even Warren.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and I feel like he could be that type of player that they got. He's not as tall as him. I think Caleb is 6 feet. He's 6'3". Doesn't have that height, but he's still gonna make the plays and do what he has to do. But if it wasn't for the knee, he'd be higher than 8 on my board. What do you got?
My number 8, Mansour Delane. I agree with everything, and the fact that he started at a very young age, and that's very hard when you go down to LSU, who has produced some pretty good corners.
Yeah.
And of course he sat it for a freshman year. He played a little bit, but from his sophomore year on, it was all him. It was all him. So yeah, he's my number 8. Just to piggyback off of everything you just said about him.
All right. Who do you got at number 7?
Number 7, the man that jumped out of the building, Sonny Styles. Now this is a projection. Um, I feel like Sonny Styles, people are going to say, oh, well, he was overshadowed by Arvell Reese, so he was playing in front of a great D line when he was there. Yes, all of that is true. He did play next to Arvell Reese. He didn't start when he was younger and everything like that. It's just the Ohio State way. Well, I mean, as much of an Ohio State fan as I am, that's the big successful program way.
Yeah.
At Texas and USC during their heydays, like the younger guys did. Um, but the dude didn't miss a single tackle all year until the Big Ten championship when he missed 2 tackles against Indiana. Other than that, he didn't miss any kind of tackles. And you know how hard to do when you're playing against top talent in the Big Ten, and then when you have playoff games, against Miami and all that. You got some real fucking athletes out there, and this dude didn't miss a goddamn tackle. He's fast. He's built like a shit brick house. He started at safety. He came down because he just all of a sudden grew into a man body, came down into a linebacker. So he can play a little coverage. Honestly, I think he's more of a zone kind of guy. He can keep up with people, but at his size, I kind of think he's going to be more of his own. But to me, he's deserving to be in the top 10.
Number 7 for me is Jeremiah Love. Okay. It's a halfback. It is what it is. He didn't blow me away with his numbers at the combine. He didn't blow me away with his numbers in college. He played at Notre Dame, so he played 2 good schools a year. That's what that fucking was. We saw how I felt about Genty last year, and he played at a shitty school, and he put up massive amounts of numbers. Jeremiah Love played at a good school, didn't put up the same numbers that Genty did, but they almost played the same amount of competition. But it is what it is. They played like 2 or 3 good schools this year, like they do every year, and then the rest are all cupcakes, and they want to be in the fucking goddamn natty, and they want to be in the playoffs and the whole thing, and it's like, oh, just shut up and fucking join the fucking conference. If he joined a conference and he put up the numbers he had, it would be more respectable than you got to pick that you got to play fucking I don't know, Northwestern Tech in week 8 and put up 200 yards or wherever the fuck it is. Great running back though. He looked good during the drills. He put up good numbers. Like I said, Notre Dame looked good. Everything like that. I hate having a running back taken higher than, I don't know, 6, 7, 8. Because the way that the NFL, and talent-wise, he's a top 10 talent in this with what he has, what he has going on, the way he looks, the way he carries himself, the way he runs the ball, it all looks great. He looks great. He looks like a professional. He looks like a top 10 talent. For me, NFL-wise, taking a guy in the top 10 that's a running back, he needs to be, like a Bijan, to where like when he gets the ball every other time, you're just like, how the fuck did he do that? Wow. And with Jeremiah Love, I'm not like, wow. I'm like, oh, wow. I'm not like, I don't know. For me, you need the wow effect to be taken that high. Genty didn't have the wow effect for me. I didn't even think he was the best running back in that draft, but he got taken 5th overall by the Raiders because the Raiders are retarded. Jeremiah Love, I think, is better than Genty. I think he has higher potential than Genty. I think he has more athletic tools than Genty. So he deserves to be up there in that top 10. If Genty got picked 5th, well, then he should get picked 5th or 4th. If we're talking about, tick for tack.
Right.
But he's number 7 on my list. So, Who do you got at number 6?
Number 6, I have Francis Mauigoa, the offensive tackle from Miami. Uh, he is clearly the best offensive tackle in this draft. Um, uh, he really didn't do anything to sway anybody that of that fact. There were a couple of guys that showed out a little bit that were more athletic than they thought, but it's not going to be as as athletic as he is. He has a ton of fucking experience. He doesn't give up any any real pressures or anything like that. And just think about who he went against. As much as we're knocking Ruben Bain, as much as I don't like Messidor because he's already almost my age coming into the draft, um, he still had to go up against them in practice every day. And they're great pass rushers. So to go up against the best, and then he played in the ACC, which yes, I understand the ACC. They aren't as high profile as they were once, but they still had rivalry games going up against Florida, still going against Florida State. They still made a nice little run in the onto the national championship where they ended up losing to Indiana, but they beat Ohio State. Ohio State couldn't get pressure worth dick in that game.
Yeah.
And that we're talking about, Caden Curry having double-digit sacks and working his way up in the draft. He all but shut him down. So to me, I understand he's not a sexy pick, but he's clearly the best offensive lineman, and none of the guys on my list that play offense can do anything unless there's blocking. So Maui Noah goes 6 for me.
At number 6, I have Fernando Mendoza.
Oh, okay.
Mendoza does not crack my top 5, but he's up there. I think he's good. He's really a one-year wonder. I mean, if you look at his numbers besides last year, they weren't like, holy fuck, this guy's going to be amazing. It was more like, this guy had a really good fucking year. It was at Indiana. They did what they did. He won some games. The way he talks, the way he looks, his demeanor, it's so nerdy. It's absolutely insane. I mean, at the interview that he had at the Combine, it looked like he just fucking woke up. His hair was a fucking mess. He's up there, it's everywhere, and he's just like, yeah, whatever, this is great. Well, what happens if you're not the top pick? Well, that's great. Whatever, whoever picks me is amazing.
I'm going to go, and I'm going to be great. Isn't this great? Because everyone
whatever.
treats him so well.
The dude is hiding a sleeper build, though. If you look at his fucking forearms, those things, either he does a lot of masturbating or he works out a lot. His forearms are fucking huge, all right? They're veiny. They're like a Snickers bar. They're very veiny. It's crazy,
Yeah.
But he wears like those big shirts and everything.
He's a tough son of a bitch. He got fucking hammered against Ohio State. He missed a couple plays, got right back in there and tore us up. Then in the national championship game, he got hit, like targeting hit, multiple times, and just kept getting right back up.
Well, he was getting practice for the Raiders because that's exactly what the fuck's about to happen to him when he gets fucking drafted because they don't have a great offensive line. But that's one of the reasons why he's in the top 10. He put up great numbers. He looked great last year in Indiana. He won big games when he had to. He made some throws when he had to. That run in the Natty where he just breaks off the tackle, does a spin, dives in the end zone. Almost John Elway-esque. A little more athletic, though. He has great size, though. He's also 6'5", 230, 240. He's your prototypical what you think of what you want your QB to look like. He can still move when he has to. He doesn't have that 4.3 speed. I probably see him at maybe a 4.7. I don't think he's super fast. Maybe 4.6 on a good day. But he has a good enough arm. I'd like to see him throw at his pro day and everything like that. See what he's got. In terms of just wearing underwear and a t-shirt, really slinging it. But he's got the talent. Especially in this draft, quarterback-wise, the Raiders are going to take him first overall. But for me, he's my 6th guy. Who do you got at 5?
I got David Bailey, defensive end at Texas Tech. When I played, I never wore anything on my hands, no tape, no gloves, no anything. Right?
I know.
It wasn't flash. You just go exactly. And I like this about him. The kid's a winner. He just wants to go out. He wants the ball. From the reports that I've been seeing from the teams that met with him, he's a very yes sir, no sir type of guy. I'm sure he's been talked to about, hey, show respect, make sure you're professional. But you can tell when dudes are forcing it. And this just like the conversation that he was having, just everything came so natural. He loves the game. and he's strong as hell. He does need to play the run a little bit better. Like he's so hyper focused about getting to the quarterback that sometimes he can over pursue a little bit, but it's not something that can't be fixed with good coaching. To me, he's the best end in the draft. Um, and more than deserving to be in the top 10.
My number 5 is Kenyon Sadiq. We got our tight end from Oregon right here. He bumped his way all the way up there. I mean, after that combine, all the numbers, all the hype building up to the combine, I was like, it's a tight end. Let's see what happens. Well, the hype was underhyped, for Christ's sakes. This guy was absolutely insane. He put up good numbers at Oregon. You saw the athleticism there. Well, you slap on some underwear and a T-shirt, and you really see the athleticism really come alive when you get to just watch him and not watch Oregon do all these motions and all this other shit, and watch Dante Moore give the same expressions that Jordan Love gives, which they're basically the same player, so I hate him too. I don't think he's that great. But that's for another day in the next draft. But Sadiq really showed off the athleticism, show he can ball, show he can jump, run, fucking catch, block, whatever you need him to do, he's going to do it. He bumped himself into the top 10 of talent-wise of this draft of where we thought we had our top guys. Well, these guys, here we go. Hey, guys, I'm here. I'm ready to do it. The athleticism really boosts off the charts. He's going to thrive, honestly, in any offense that gets him as long as it's not Arthur Smith. If Arthur Smith does not get his hands on him or that type of offense, he will be fine. He will do absolutely fine. He could do what Brock Bowers does, but also put him on the line in block. You don't have to put Michael Mayer in when you decide you want to run the ball. He could stay on the field and kind of confuse guys. As long as Chip Kelly also doesn't get his hands on him, we might be okay too. Chip Kelly and Arthur Smith are the downfall of any tight end that's athletic whatsoever. But you get this guy, you're going to be set at tight end for a long time. You're going to have to pay him a lot of money at some point, but it's going to be a long time. Who you got?
My number 4, Kenyon Sadiq. He is a mismatch nightmare. Absolute fucking nightmare. I don't know if he's going to be able to go out and block a D end one-on-one, but he is going to be more than capable.
Well, he did put up those 26 reps. He's got that grown man strength.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's definitely going to be more than capable of chipping the end, double teaming up to the backer. And then he's going to have the speed to run past dudes. You want to put somebody slower, faster on him and shorter, he'll just out jump him and out body him. You want to put somebody on him who matches pretty close to size, probably going to run away from him. This dude is what Kyle Pitts wishes he was. And I just if the Colts didn't end up taking no, Tyler Warren, this is somebody who I think they should have drafted.
Just take him anyways. You guys need a receiver.
Who's this wee shit?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Shit.
Yeah, never mind.
I mean, they could still take him and have the 2 tight ends, but he's just a physical freak, and I can't wait to see where he goes. I just hope it's not with the Giants, Philadelphia, or Washington.
Yeah, I would fucking hate that. We would hate that.
We would absolutely hate
that. My number 4 is Francis Magoya. For all the reasons that you said before, the offensive line is so vital in the NFL. And if you're looking for an actual tackle, a left tackle, you're going to get it in him. He's got the arm length. He's got the size. He's been going against the competition for years, especially in practice, like I said, with Bane in his door, who is old as hell, and I think he's about to have grandchildren. But he's in this draft. But he had to go against them all the time in practice. He was at Miami. Miami, they're a program that, kind of back up on the uprise, but it's still Miami. They still have the competition. They're still, are they in the ACC?
Miami's the ACC.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, it's the ACC, but, they still play the top teams. They still have to play the Florida teams. They still play Florida. They still had to end up making it all the way to the Natty. But he made it look easy on his side in terms of protection for Carson Beck, who's kind of like a statue anyways. But you know what you're getting him, and he looked great. I mean, for all the reasons you said too. I mean, he's my number 4 though. Who do you got at number 3?
Number 3 is the physical freak himself, Arvell Reese. I hate the fact that they're like, oh, well, we're gonna probably look at him to put his hand in the dirt and rush the passer. Can he rush the
They
passer?
they did not say that. He did. He came out and he
Yes.
publicly said he's entering as an outside linebacker, defensive end.
Yes. And then there are some teams that have come out and said we view him more of a DN than a linebacker
Well, it's
because of
because
his
that's
size.
what he. Well, he said I'll be an outside linebacker or D end, but like
Mm-hmm.
he wants to rush the passer. He said it.
He can rush the passer from his linebacker spot, get a full head of steam, knock the shit out of some running back that wants to step
I'm
up
just
into
telling
the
you what he said.
hole. I understand. Will trust me. I know what he said. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I understand you're trying to get into, DNs make more money than linebackers. I understand that, but the movement to the potential DN full time could be detrimental because he's not natural from it. I don't care. Like he beat a couple dudes during this season. Congratulations, but it wasn't a consistent thing. He was at linebacker. It's just I could go on for days about that. But anyway, the upside of him is so much higher than a lot of dudes if he hits, if he's put in the right spot, if he's coached by the right person in the right system. The possibilities are literally just endless with this guy. Just what he was before he got into the weight program and coached up by James Laurinaitis is night and day. And this dude is just he's the dude that you have walking off the bus in high school. He is fucking 6'3", 6'4", absolutely yoked, not an inch of fucking fat on him. I'm pretty sure his dick is all muscle too. Like it's just disgusting. But he pure
I've
he,
seen it.
he comes in with the bronze medal. He's my number three.
That's crazy because that's my number 3 as well. Well, that was cool. Anyways, what he said as well. So there you
Yeah.
go. There's number 3. My number 2 is David Bailey. For all the reasons you said, great rushing the passer. It looks a little weird seeing the old school guy not wear old school type with nothing, just plain arms. He
Mm-hmm.
looks like a creative player in Madden where like you just start out absolutely
Aspirated.
plain,
Yeah.
and you just
Mm-hmm.
make him a 99 overall. He just goes out there and balls. He does what he needs to do. Like you said, get better with stopping the run. That's a focal point. I'm glad you have all your pass rushing tools that you could fine tune. Team will take you on. Maybe put on a couple pounds or something if you need to do that to stop the run. That's up to you, up to your team, whatever position they're going to play you. But once you get in the program and you get with the team that they have this vision for you, they will start focusing on this is how we're going to use you in the run game. They're not going to have to take him off the field in the run game. They're not gonna, especially goal line or something. He can stay out there.
Right.
That's not going to be a problem. I don't foresee that ever being a problem. He should be good there. But you know exactly what you're getting with David Bailey. You went over it. I completely agree with it.
Mm-hmm.
But he's my number 2. Who do you have at number 2?
My number two is Caleb Downs. I think he is the best defender in this league. Or I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I think he's the best defender in this draft. Yes, the knee thing is scary. The fact that a doctor came out and said this, that is scary because that is a potential thing, like you said. It
Yeah.
happened with a really talented running back, like you said, leads in a lot of categories. He hasn't been there in the fortnight. Um, but he is so much more. He is what they call the green dot. From behind everything, he was directing our Reese. He was directing Sunny Styles. He was talking to Devin Ignace on the corner spot. He was making sure that everybody was in the spot. He's so cerebral. It's not even funny. So to me, a guy like that, with as much talent as he has and as smart as he is, I'm gonna take that risk with that potential knee. I'm gonna have my entire medical staff looking at that little part of his body, and we're gonna look real deep and hard on it. But he's the
Oh.
type of guy I'm gonna take a chance on. Mm.
Mm. All right. Well, who's your number 1?
My number one is Jeremiah Love.
Yeah, no shit.
Uh, he uh, he ran as fast, if not faster, than Bijan. I'm pretty sure they had a graphic where he ran against Saquon Bijan and they did the simulcast thing, and he beat them by a good margin. So he's faster. He can catch the ball. He can block. My only concern about him is that he had a lot of carries at Notre Dame. He was the bell cow. That's a lot of tread off those tires. As much as I would hate fantasy wise to see him go to a team who like, hey, you're going to be getting 20 to 25 carries and you're going to be our number one guy. And the only time you're coming off the field is when you're tired. I think that's going to shorten his career by a lot. To me, he should be in a timeshare, but he did play at Notre Dame. So they did play some cupcakes and things like that. He also had some really good games. He had some really good games against USC. He had some really good games in the playoff run that they had. I'm pretty sure he had over 100 yards of touchdowns in the game against Penn State in that semifinal game to get to the national championship. Um, to me, if I'm starting a team and I'm an expansion team, and this is the draft where I have the number one pick, I'm taking him. He is just electric in the passing game. He's electric in the running game. He's my number one guy, regardless of position.
My number one guy is Dylan Thieneman. No, it's not.
You had me for a second. I'm like, wait, is this an honorable mention already? What the fuck?
My number one guy is Sonny Styles. Overall, just I mean, linebacker is one of the hardest positions to play because you have to cover, you have to stop the run, you have to put everyone in position, you have to worry about the entire defense. The man can fucking do it all. He was the lead guy at Ohio State. And he was your green dot guy, wasn't he?
No.
Who was the green dot?
Caleb Downs.
They made the safety the green dot. I thought it was like the NFL where your linebacker's your green dot. They just pick anyone in college. They're like, fuck it, you guys can do whatever.
I'm pretty sure. Now, okay. So let me backtrack just a little bit. I know Caleb Downs had a green dot, and I know that Caleb Downs was the one who directed traffic. So whether Caleb Downs was like the backup green dot or he was the green dot, I know he had a green dot. Now I'm sure Sonny Styles would have been the one to get the calls in from the coaches and relay it all. So yes, he probably was a green dot, but as far as I have seen, what I've heard, I've watched every single Ohio State game, every single play that they've had. Caleb Downs is the one that would be directing traffic, but I'm sure Styles had a voice in there.
I have no queries about him being a green dot guy, anyways. Even if he wasn't or anything like that, I have no issues with him being one. I don't see that being an issue. Dude's smart, dude's athletic, he can do it all. I mean, you covered it before when you put him at disrespectful, like number 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or wherever the fuck it was. Your own Ohio State guy, which is crazy. But the combine numbers just solidify. I mean, they compared him to fucking Megatron. They did a comparison of Sonny Styles to Megatron. I'm like, really? This is the closest comparison you could get? Is one of the greatest wide receivers we've ever seen to a fucking linebacker? Are you fucking serious? Runs well, covers well, tackles well, smart. Well, he checks every single box that you would want to build your middle of your entire defense around. Like, he gives me the confidence that I had with Sean Lee when the Cowboys drafted him because of how smart he was and he could dissect a play. Well, now put that in fucking Sonny Styles' body where he can actually get there faster than Sean Lee because Sean Lee wasn't that athletic. He ran like a 4.7. He wasn't that. He had ACLs all the time just blowing out. He wasn't athletic, wasn't anything like that. Well, Sonny Styles is athletic. He could read the play, pick the ball off. Maybe he'll even get in the backfield, pick off a pitch, and take it to the fucking house because he's so fucking fast and dissects it so fast. I think he is the best talent in this draft. Will he go number 1? Absolutely not. This is not draft day where the Cleveland Browns take a fucking linebacker number 1. That's not how this fucking works. But overall, talent-wise, people were talking, like, oh, maybe he'll go 12 to the Cowboys. Maybe like that's his range. I would be surprised if he made it out of the top 6, 7 picks. I don't foresee him making that. I don't know if someone trades up for him because they need a linebacker, and they're like, I can't. Am I going to get a linebacker next year? I didn't get one in free agency. I fucking need this guy. Like, I need this guy. This is exactly what we're missing. I foresee maybe someone even trading up to get him. I don't know if I would. If I'm the Cowboys, I'll trade up 6 picks. I need a fucking linebacker. Give me a fucking linebacker.
the Bucks need linebackers the same way I need blowjobs. So
I don't foresee him making it out of, like I said, 6, maybe 7. I don't see him making out of those picks. He was like that top 10 fringe, maybe 12. Well, now he's in top 10 for me. He's in top 8, top maybe 5. Who knows? Maybe someone trades up and get 5. But to me, he's the top talent of what you're looking for in the draft. Caleb Downs, I would have 3 Ohio State guys in my top 5 if Caleb Downs' knee wasn't all fucking where it is. Honestly, I might have actually had 4 if Carnell Tate didn't run slow. That's how great Ohio State was this year. Being a Penn State fan, that sucks. But you know what? They ended up with Penn State anyways on the fucking couch. They were the goddamn natty too. So.
listen, Penn State is going to be in the college football playoff next year. They're going to have a high seed, and they're going to be sitting at 11-2, maybe.
Whatever, it ain't James Franklin, so they have a higher chance. That's what it is.
Listen, the schedule lines up perfectly. You don't play Ohio State. You don't play Oregon. You don't play USC. You have 8 home games. I think the toughest matchup is you have to play fucking scum from the north. So I can see you maybe coming back down to earth a little bit on that. But everybody else should absolutely fucking run through on your way to Indy. And then to see who you fucking hit. That's another team you don't play. You don't play Indiana. Like, Jesus Christ.
It'll be a tell of how different things have changed if Penn State actually beats the teams they're supposed to beat by a good amount of points. Because with James Franklin there, we'll play like fucking Nevada or like Toledo or something, and it would only be like maybe like a 15-point win and the game's close until the 4th fucking quarter, and you're sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? We were 30-point favorites. We can't even cover the fucking spread. What are we doing? Every fucking game, there was no deciding factor until the second half, maybe 4th quarter with that asshole. And I was so tired of it, and I'm glad he's gone. Good luck, Virginia Tech. Welcome to hell.
Yeah, he's a good problem now. And you know what's funny? It's funny that one of the most iconic logos, most iconic schools for football anyway, you had to ask what conference they were in Miami. Do you know that they've never won the ACC in football?
I'm not fucking surprised.
Never.
I'm not fucking surprised. Got a couple honorable mentions. I got Ruben Bain Jr. as an honorable mention just because of the arms. If it wasn't for the arms, you would have bumped one of those guys because he has a talent. Dylan Thieneman is an honorable mention. Somebody could take him early because of the combine he had and the numbers and the production. Denzel Boston, wide receivers. They want him. They need him. Jordan Tyson, receivers want him, need him. And then Spencer Fano. He would be up there as well if it wasn't for the arms. He falls out of the tackle position and he moves into guard. Guards aren't highly sought after. And we have a lot of interior offensive linemen in this draft. A lot of good ones. So it kind of falls down on that list for me for honorable mentions.
I only have one honorable mention just because, like I said, there's the dudes at the top, and then there's a nice thick slab of dudes that are interchangeable. What's your flavor? So I only have one honorable mention. Where is he? I wrote him down. I cannot say his name, so you're gonna have to help. It's the guard. His nickname is Fake, and he's the guard from Penn State.
I don't know how to say his fucking name either.
I can't say his name, but I hope everyone knows who the fuck I'm talking about.
I thought you were gonna say Nussmeier, and I was gonna fucking puke. So I was like, "There's no fucking way."
No. He's my number 2 quarterback, but he's not. No, I'm waiting till day 2 at the earliest for him. No, Vega is definitely the even if like a dude from a tackle spot moves inside, to me Vega is clearly like the interior lineman.
Yeah,
he's got man strength, he's got quickness, he's smart as hell, he's got great character. After there's a famous clip that it circulated around. After Penn State got their absolute shit pushed in against Ohio State this year, there was video of him going up the ramp, jumping over a fucking fence, and helping the equipment dudes push the equipment up the ramp. You just lost a big game against a big in-conference rival in the midst of a spiraling season where you were supposed to be a team to go to the national championship, And this dude, after the game, has enough awareness and good hardness in himself to go and help dudes struggling to push equipment up. Like, you don't think that just made that dude's day? You know what I mean? He's not a dude who's like, I'm a professional, going to be a professional athlete. I'm one of the best in the country. I'm above all that. No, he's going to be a great interior offensive lineman for over a decade. I couldn't put a guard in my top 10, but he's one of my honorable mentions.
Yeah, the guards, they don't get all the hype that they should. Even if they're great, they just kind of throw them all in a bunch and they take them later on. Even if they should be top 10 talents, the NFL doesn't value them for whatever reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, this one's running a little long, but we'll do a little free agency since that's going to kick off before our next episode. Like literally right before it. That's the day. Our next episode is going to be next Wednesday. NFL free agency kicks off next Wednesday. The day after the most magical day of the year, my birthday. So that's why it's most magical, because the NFL free agency kicks off right after my birthday all the time, or right before. It's great. So if you go on NFL.com, you have these top 101 free agents. Shove it up your ass. You basically just be Mel Kiper, because this is stupid. I went through it a bit. I kind of have them in order, not really. For the most part, I made sure to put, I only have about 18 guys that I've listed that I took off that list that I would even be interested in. Only 2 of them are on there, and they're the bottom 2 because they're quarterbacks. You don't find quarterbacks in free agency, but you know what? Here we are. You have your top guy, Kenneth Walker III. They didn't tag him. They let him go. You have a Super Bowl MVP. He showed he could be the bell cow once Charbonnet went down. He's my top free agent that we have available here. Do you want to go back and forth, or do you just want me to go and then you go?
No, I didn't. I don't have too much of the free agency stuff, because we thought that the pool was going to be shallow to begin with.
Yeah.
It only got a little bit deeper, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And with as much as people are focused on the draft, I don't see a lot of. I think there's going to be bigger news trades than there will be free agency.
That's what I was about to say. I think we're going to have bigger trades than we are going to have free agency signings, just like with Trent McDuffie going to the Rams, that trade earlier today. There's still going to be news about Max Crosby and what's going to happen with him. The Raiders apparently don't want to come off 2 first-round picks and a player. They want Quinnen Williams type deal. The Eagles want a Quinnen Williams type deal for A.J. Brown, a first and a second, and maybe a player or something like that for A.J. Brown. So those guys are going to be hard to move. I don't know if anyone's going to pay it. They're like, well, you guys want to get rid of them, then fucking get rid of them. But if you don't, then stop asking for an arm, leg, and a testicle. Like, we're not doing this. They don't want to be there. Let them fucking go. Next guy on my free agency list is Tyler Lindenbaum, center. You need him. They need to stop the ball. They need to control the offensive line. He's a good one. He's young. Good pickup if someone get him. Trey Hendrickson had a down year last year. I think because he just didn't give a shit. He didn't want to be a Bengal. They fucking paid him more. And he's like, all right, ow, my back. And then he just sat. I mean, but like he did what Parsons did, but he played, got paid, and then just like, oh, I'm a free agent now. And the Bengals are cheap. They didn't tag him. Jalen Phillips from the Eagles now, coming from the Dolphins. He's young. He's got some talent. He's not a pass rusher where you want him to be. If I want a pass rusher, I'm gonna get Hendrickson first, and then maybe Phillips if I miss out on the Hendrickson, because he still needs a little tooling to do. He has a size. Big boy Alec Pierce, baby. Colts didn't tag him. Colts didn't sign him. Colts were like, hey, Lopes, you want to be a fucking Cowboys fan? Because he's going to test free agency. Well, Alec Pierce is in free agency. He's going to test the market, see what happens. Boy's going to get paid wherever he goes. I don't know if he even gives the Colts another chance because of the conversation they have. I don't know how close they were or anything like that. But he's going to get paid at number 1. He's going to get paid a lot of money. And he's worth it. If he can tone down on slapping his head off the turf and getting concussions, he'll be completely worth it. Deep threat.
Him hitting the free agent market, he's going to be able to go and visit teams, meet other staff, see what they do. They're going to offer him, even if it's a competitive thing. And this has been the Colts' problem for years. It's probably going to be their problem forever. Nobody wants to go to fucking Indianapolis. Willingly, nobody wants to go to fucking Indianapolis. So you literally either have to have no offers, or the Colts have to overpay you by so much that you can say, okay, fuck it, I'll go there for the Mike and get all this money.
Yeah, they
So
can't let
he's
guys
he's
leave
gone.
house. Yeah, they can't let guys leave house. Once they leave house, they usually leave Indy, and that's how it goes. You got Devin Lloyd, linebacker from the Jags, had a really good year last year. He's going to be solid for the middle. Honestly, if you need defense this year, you can get some guys. It's actually a good year to get defensive free agency. Elijah Vera Tucker, the Jets are letting him go. Retarded. It was the only good part about your entire fucking team was your offensive line. You let one of them go. Retarded. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Travis Etienne, Jags running back, they let him go. Didn't tag him. They're fine with whatever the fuck they have going on there. I don't know if they have plans to sign someone else. Maybe Kenneth Walker just goes there. I don't know. Pair him up with Tank Bigsby unless they love Bigsby that much, which I wouldn't, but I don't know what's going on there. Tariq Woolen, fast, long corner. Had some ups and downs, did some retarded stuff, with the penalties. It is what it is. Learned. Won a ring, though. He can play the outside. He can cover your fast guys. He's 6'3" and runs like a 4'3", whatever it is. So he's going to be solid there. Leo Chanel. Chanel? I don't know how to say his last name. Linebacker from the Chiefs.
You're right, Chanel.
Chanel. A great size. I think he's 6'3". Big guy, big dude. Can read defense, read offenses. He can make some plays. It's if you need a linebacker, we got a couple linebackers in here because you also have Nakobe Dean from the Eagles. He's a free agent. Didn't tag him, do anything with him. A couple linebackers in here with Lloyd, Dean, and Chanel. They're gonna make someone very fucking happy, and they're gonna get paid a lot of money. Then you have Nick Cross, very young. He's only going to be 24, 25 years old. He's fast, and he makes a lot of tackles from the safety position. Colts again. Let a guy leave the fucking house. Another safety.
Hey, let's extend Michael Pittman Jr. That's a winner.
Listen,
right there.
Everyone liked him at one point, and then Alec Pierce did what he couldn't in like half the catches, which is just crazy.
Yeah, in the same way that you like your ex-girlfriend at one fucking point. Like, hey, she's pretty fucking hot. She's willing to do things that we can't speak about. And then she ended up being a fucking psychopath, and once all the good things stopped and she's still a fucking psychopath, you kick her to the goddamn curb. At one point, he was pretty good, and they're thinking, oh, we could build around him. And then all of a sudden, somebody else comes in and is like, oh, you do that a lot better. Oh, no, sorry. No, I'm going to go with this one up here.
Just gotta say,
Michael.
I've fucking never liked Pittman, and I've always told you I never liked Pittman. That's been a known thing. I didn't think he was that great. I've always said he's a number 2 at best. Every time. Every fucking year. Even when you brought him up when we were trying to do trades last year. We're like, oh, you want Michael Pittman? I'm like, I don't fucking want Pittman. Pittman's a number 2 at best. I don't fucking want Pittman. I never drafted him in fantasy. I want nothing to do with him. I always thought he was a number 2. I didn't think he was that great. I thought it was dumb when they extended him. It was stupid. Another safety is Jaquan Brisker. He's going to be a free agent. He's leaving the Bears. Hard-nosed safety. He brings the fucking boom. If he could stay off the injury report from concussions and stuff too, from being, fully retarded and bringing the boom too hard, he'll be pretty good to go. Greg Newsome, the second corner. I think he got traded from the Browns to the Jags last year. Well, they let him go too. He had some ups and downs. He has good size, good speed. I think he maybe will get a Nashawn Wright treatment. Maybe he'll get a 1-year deal or something to prove it. Nashawn Wright's also on the list, who I think still is not as great as he had last year. I think he just fit the system so well with the Bears that's why he had what he had. Because the Cowboys had him, and he looked like fucking Swiss cheese with all the holes he was lining up in the defense. That's why we cut him. He's going to get paid. He's going to go somewhere, but he might not be as good as he was with the Bears. And I think it was just a system. A lot of corners end up just being system guys, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But, stay where the system works, or you're never going to get paid again. Tyler Algier, halfback for the Falcons. He's gone. They couldn't pay both of them starting money. He's gonna get a job somewhere else. He's gonna get close to that 8 to 10 mil. I'm telling you right now, he's gonna end up doing that. Whether it's a lot of teams are trying to do that split back thing where nobody does the bell cow anymore because these linebackers are running 4.4s and they're coming at you at 90 miles an hour and it ain't fucking good. Reed Blankenship, safety for the Eagles. He's a free agent this year. They loved him with Philly. They aren't paying him, though, to love him enough. And they're going to let him go, and he's going to make someone very happy. He's smart. They compared him to Brian Dawkins, which I didn't see that. I don't know why they did that with Philly. I thought that was dumb. But he's smart. He can make plays. He came from an undrafted free agent up to where he's at now. So I think he was from Middle Tennessee State or something like that. It was something weird. And then the last two, fucking Kyler Murray and Malik Willis. Malik Willis, somebody broke it down. for Malik Willis. And they're like, I forget who it was. It was Kurt Warner. He broke it down. He's like, I went over the last 2 years of Malik Willis and all his dropbacks. He's like, you're basing a $28 to $30 million deal per year on a guy. If you take out, like he took out like certain ones like screen passes, pop passes, stuff like that, on 28 drop back passes. Everything else was like a run. It was a screen. It was an RPO. It was something like not a read, just psh, psh. Pure drop back passes was 28 attempts. And you're going to base your entire franchise off 28 attempts at that point. Yeah, he looked great with, the Packers. You know who else looks great with the Packers? Jordan Love. You know who ain't that great? Jordan Love. It doesn't matter. At some point, it's the Packers. It's not the quarterback. It's the fucking Packers. That's what it's. Matt LaFleur, believe it or not, no matter how boneheaded he is, knows how to work with a quarterback, as you could see. Because even when Jordan Love went down, they used Willis. Willis was still throwing the ball like 40 times a game, which I thought was retarded. And then Kyler Murray, I mean, he should just go to baseball if he could. But somebody's going to pay him money, and they're just going to give the midget the ball, and he's going to do whatever he wants. So he's going to run around, and teams are going to stack the box, and just going to like, hey, you can't see. It's going to be like Shaq fucking guarding fucking Allen Iverson. Just like, hey, what are you doing? Yep. Can't see. It's just not going to be good. So those are the top free agents. There's a lot more free agents. Another notable one is Cameron Jordan. Cameron Jordan is a free agent. He's very old. Very old. Travis Kelce is technically a free agent. He's only going to sign with the Chiefs if he signs anywhere, or he's going to retire. He's not fucking going anywhere else. He's got enough money. He's got a fucking multi-billionaire cardboard wife.
Do you mean Travis Swift? Is that who you're referring to?
Who? Oh, Travis Swift. Yes, Travis Swift. Yes, Travis.
Yeah.
Swift.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, sounds sort of familiar.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple guys, a couple older guys. There's Aaron Rodgers out there, but who knows what the fuck he's gonna do? He should just retire as well. He did say the funniest fucking thing though that I saw today. He was on his views of staying in shape. He was like, I just want my wife to want to fuck me all the time. That's the only reason why he wants to stay in shape. And I'm like, you know what? Fair?
That might be the first thing I ever agreed with Aaron Rodgers on. Yeah.
I'm like, you know what, Rodgers?
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, you're smart. But that's what I got. That's all I have for you this week. Anything else?
Yeah.
We have a lot coming, guys. This episode's pretty long. This is our favorite time of the year. As you can see, next week we're gonna do free agency stuff because it'll be the kickoff.
Mock draft.
Following week will be our first mock draft. So in 2 weeks you're gonna mock draft. I hate doing this. Guy would do a mock draft every single week, every single day if we could. I put him off as long as we can. We'll give it a week of free agency and then we'll do a mock draft, Lopes. Okay, we'll do a mock draft.
10 minutes before we went and started recording, I was taking a shit and I was doing a mock draft.
I'm not even fucking surprised. I got to get my stuff together for the mock draft. I like doing it after at least the first week of free agency, so like you kind of see what teams are thinking and you kind of get an idea of like, all right, they need this. Is that there, or are they going to go best available? We'll see. But in 2 weeks, we'll have the mock draft.
Yeah. And I will make one free agency prediction. Obviously, nothing can become official until the new league year on his birthday. But with the recent retirement of Drew Dahlman in Chicago, I really, really feel like they've shifted just a little bit in their priorities. I would look for Tyler Linderbaum to get to Chicago.
Why did you say Chiefs to begin that?
No.
So when you started, you said you mentioned the Chiefs instead of the Bears. I don't know why you did that.
I might have that cardboard supermodel. Whatever.
Yes, the very flatness.
The flatness, yes. Miss Flatness herself. So I'll just straighten that out. The Bears changing just a little bit. Drew Dahlman retiring. They have a big gaping hole to protect their posh quarterback. If they get Linderbaum, put him in the middle, forget it.
Well, they also have a gaping hole at left tackle because they let Braxton Jones go too. So they lost 2 offensive linemen this offseason. So I don't think they expected Dahlman to retire. I don't think anyone did. He was only 27, but that makes sense too. But yeah, so next week, free agency stuff. It's going to kick off. We're going to go over it, everything that happened that day, our thoughts on all that stuff. And then the following week will just be a straight up mock draft. We'll give you a mock draft. We'll see what we're thinking. It'll be Lopes' favorite time. You'll probably get 2, maybe 3 out of us, because if he could, that's all we would do every single week would be a mock draft.
Every week.
Every week would just be a mock draft. He's been asking me about a mock draft since the playoffs started. He's like, when do you want to do a mock draft? I'm like, what are you talking about? We don't have the combine yet. So we'll have a mock draft in 2 weeks, but next week we're gonna do free agency and all that. What do you got for us before we get out of here?
I just continue to be very appreciative of everybody that continues to listen to us and watch us and comment and like and share. Things are happening. You guys know what's going on. We've officially booked our room. I've begun the process of ordering our business cards for when we're down there. I've been in contact with the dudes that I've talked to before, and we're going to be meeting them down there. Potentially either at the draft or outside the draft, just so we can have some FaceTime, shake the hands, smell each other's breath, that kind of thing. And then we're just gonna just keep on chugging wherever this takes us. And I did say that we don't have a sponsor yet because I'm very close to having.
Oh, Lopes is in the works there. All right. I'm the IT
in
guy.
the works,
He's
baby.
The networking guy. I love it. Yes, please keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing, keep talking about us, keep commenting if you guys have anything you want our thoughts on. Please let us know. We'll be more than happy to give you our perspective and our expert analysis, because we are experts on all of this. Us Cowboys fans are experts.
Yeah. Hey.
So also the breaking news is him being a Cowboys fan now. Congratulations, breaking news. So yes, please keep it up doing what you're doing. We're gonna keep what we're doing. We're gonna keep chugging along. We'll let you know if we're gonna miss in a week or something like that. I have some stuff going on, everything like that. But yes, we are gonna be at the draft. If you happen to be in the Pittsburgh area at draft time, let us know. We will definitely meet up and let you buy us a drink. We will be more than happy to use your money to get drunk, and I will be completely fine with that. Let us know. We would love to meet anyone or everyone that would love to. All 5 of you that would like to get a drink with us, that'd be great. But we are excited for the draft. It's gonna be my first draft. It's his 94th draft. It's crazy. He's dreaming about it. So thank you guys so much. Keep doing what you're doing. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing. We're not going anywhere.
Amen.
It's like that meme with Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying. Not leaving. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing. You keep doing what you're doing. We love you. We'll see you again next week. Bye. I love